Okay, in this class I want to look at finding the centroid of a triangle. So I'm going to start with the definition. The centroid of a triangle is the point where the three medians of the triangle intersect. So we're looking for the medians of the triangle. It's also the center of gravity of the triangle. Okay, so have a think about what that means. It's the center of gravity of the triangle. So to find the medians, or to find the centroid, we need to know what the medians are, and then we can construct those, and then we can find the centroid. There is actually a quicker way. There's a formula which I'll talk about in a couple of moments, but before I use the formula, I'm going to look at this kind of idea of the medians. So here's a triangle. I've done it out on GeoGebra. I've drawn it out, and I want to find the centroid of this triangle. So how do we find the centroid of a triangle? Well, we construct the medians, and the point of intersection of those medians is going to be my centroid. So what's a median? And remember, you should know this information. This is stuff that you were to have learned. The median is a line segment that connects a vertex to the midpoint of the opposite side. So we're going to draw a median from vertex A to the midpoint of side little a median from vertex B to the midpoint of side little b, and a median from vertex C to the midpoint of side little c. So step one would be to find the midpoints of all three sides. GeoGebra allows me to do this very quickly. But we also have a formula. Remember, to find the midpoint of the side, we just take the average of the two x values of the endpoints of the sides, comma, the average of the y values. And you can see the midpoints there. Let me just get these a little bit more explicit. I'm just going to get these down here. And I'm going to just put those values in onto the graph there. That's the picture. So there's my, let me try that again. Settings, and I want to show the value. So we've midpoints here, 18, 12 there, 9, 9, 3, 15. Okay, so we want to find the equations of the line passing through the vertex and this midpoint. We can find the slope. Slope is change in y over change in x. Notice the change in y from 9 to 18 is 9. The change in x from 9 to 12 is 3. 9 over 3 is 3. This line passing through these 2 points will have a slope of 3. Also, it contains the point 9, 9. Y minus 9 equals 3 times x minus 9. That's the equation of the line. We could express that in standard form. I'm just going to draw in the median, which is the segment connecting there to there. Okay, that's my segment. And you could find the equation of the line passing through those points containing that segment very easily. Okay, I'm going to draw in the two other medians of this triangle, and you'll see that they all intersect in the same point. That point there is called the centroid. And the centroid here you can see is 10, 12. So that point G is the point 10, 12. I can see that using GeoGebra. So practice that using GeoGebra. Also, find the equation of one median, find the equation of the other, and then see if you can work out the point of intersection. Very straightforward. However, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a formula. And the formula for finding the centroid is really straightforward. And the formula says this, that the centroid of any triangle is the average of the x coordinates of the vertices, comma, the average of the y coordinates. Okay, this formula is actually in your formula and tables booklets on, I think it's page 52. And it's on a list of center of gravities. I think it's written probably in a slightly different way. I think they say x1 plus x2 plus x3 over 3. But to find the centroid, we just take the average x coordinate, comma, the average y coordinate. So let's look at the average x coordinate To find the average of the three x coordinates of the vertices, I just add them up and divide by 3. Negative 6, add 12, add 24, divide by 3, comma. To find the y coordinate of the centroid, I just take the average y values of the vertices. 12 plus 18 plus 6, and divide by 3. So working those things out, you're going to find 10 comma 12 is the centroid. 10 comma 12 is the centroid. Okay, and 10 comma 12 on my graph is going to be about there. Okay, so you can do it through figuring out the equations of the lines. Find the equation of that line containing those 2 points, the midpoint of the opposite side to the vertex. Find the equation of the line from B to the midpoint of the side opposite, and find their points of intersection. That's going to give you your centroid. Here your centroid is 10 comma 12. That's it in there. That's the centroid 10 comma 12. So practice using the formula, of course, is the quickest way. It's the most sensible way if you have the coordinates in Cartesian form. If you don't, if you're just given a triangle on a page, well, you might have to construct this, and you could do it using folds. You could just do it using folds. But the big thing to remember is it's the point of intersection of the three medians. You got to know what a median is. It's the center of gravity, and there is a formula to find it. Okay, there is a formula to find it. Okay, so practice questions on the centroid, please. Lots of them.